So, you know that analogy of the onion. It was actually in Seinfeld. The onion, the layers, the more you peel, the more it stinks. So, Peter was going in this Unitarian church. It was in a building called the Onion, and we made a video about it. Me, Peter, and Tanya. I'll put it link in there. You do need to go peel layer after layer after layer, and that's what I'm doing this morning to get to the point. And the point is, it stinks. I'm telling you, it stinks. And it stinks. It keeps people from looking at it because it stinks so much. I mean, just to come out and say it, and if they go layer by layer, it makes it easier, perhaps. So that screwed up dependency that's artificially imposed for someone to use somebody maliciously for profit. Well, you see the core of it. If you just look at it first, right? You need to be able to look at it. So if you point it out, and as I said before, somebody starts all the mechanisms built in to avoid looking at it. So somebody, as soon as you mention that, that's horrible, or have them see a psychiatrist, put a diagnosis on it. None of that helps. Or if it does, it's just another. It's not. It's just one. But it also prevents communication, because if someone have them see a psychiatrist, then that's not. A lot of people write the whole thing off. Avoid talking about something by condemning it, judging it. What does Biden do? There's a mass shooting. He condemns it and says spend more money on mental health. He doesn't address it. So that's how a lot of people deal with it. Condemn it, judge it, say bad words, put labels on it, put diagnosis on it. But they don't do all of that to avoid looking at what it is. So another thing, compartmentalizing, having the field of mental health and lawyers. So if someone says, see a lawyer about it, sue it, which isn't the answer. And then all the stuff that has to be taken care of lawyers, because we can't, because it's made intentionally, so we can't deal with it ourselves. All this stuff we write off to the doctors, the psychiatrists, because we can't deal with it ourselves. So it's just a way of handing it off, kicking the can down the road, or having passing it off to somebody else, doing the runaround. You see, and then all of them. None of what they do actually helps. Some of it does, okay? So some of it does. A lot of it helps cover it up even more. Putting a diagnosis on somebody and then just writing them off. That some stuff psychology does have insight into why people do what they do. But then saying you're not allowed to discuss it because you don't have a license to practice. You don't have a degree on your wall. See, and I've seen what they do to you in order for you to get a degree. The narcissistic professors that'll it's there. The story's there. I don't want to get into it. They subjugate you, and the right thing that you have to do, you're gonna lose your license. And I talk about that all the time.